So good morning students. Today I will start exercise 10A. There is dividing a decimal fraction by dividing a decimal fraction by numbers like 10, 100 and 1000 and their multiples. Okay. So see first what is the process here. Dividing a decimal fraction. Decimal fraction means like this kind of fraction. Suppose 13.7658, this kind of fraction are decimal fraction. So I want to do the division this fraction by these numbers 10, 100, 1000. Okay, and their multiples. Multiple means 60, 500. 5 is the multiple of 500 is the multiple of 100. Okay, so and their multiples. Acha, so what is the process here? So see, when you do the division with 10, then this number becomes 10 times smaller. This number becomes 10 times smaller. If we do the division with 100, then the number becomes 100 times smaller. In this way. Okay, so what is the easy process to do this division? So see, just check the number of zeros. Just check the number of zeros in the divisor. This is the divisor, this is the dividend. Just check the number of zeros in the divisor. Then this line is very important. The decimal point shifts left as many places as there are zeros in the divisor. Just check the line. The decimal point shifts. Decimal point shifts left. That means we have to move from right to left. Right to move. That means in this direction, in this direction, in this direction, this direction. As many places as there are zeros in the divisor. So that's why I have called first check the number of zeros in the divisor. So here I have only 1 0. So what we have to do? I have to shift the decimal point by 1 digit from right to left. So what will be the result? 13 divided by 7658. 13 point divided by 10 is equals to. So decimal point will be shift here. So it will be 1.37658. It's very easy method. First, see. When we do this, when we have 10, 100, 1000, this kind of numbers, then we will follow this process. But when we for the multiples, we have to do first division. I will discuss it later, but first understand this process. This process is very important. If you understood this, then you can do this easily. See, so for 10, 100, 1000 and so on, for this kind of numbers, you have to follow this process. You have to shift the decimal point as many places as there are zeros in the divisor. Another example, suppose 2.537 divided by 10 is equals to, so decimal point shift here, it will be 0.2537. Okay, acha, now if I have the number like this 12.1324 divided by 1000, then what will be the answer? 1000. See here, how many number of zeros are there? There are 3 zeros. There are 3 zeros, but so I have to shift the decimal point by 3 digits or 3 places. But I have, see here, you have only 2 digits, 1 2 from left to right to left, from right to left. So we can move only 1 2 digits. For this, what we have to do? That is also very important. So just listen this line carefully. If the number of places to shift, here how many number of places shift? I have to shift 3 places. I have to shift. So if the number of places to shift is more than the digits, so here how many digits before the or in front of the decimal point? 2 digits. Clear? I have to shift the decimal point by 3 digits, but I have only 2 digits in front of decimal point. So you have to understand this line, very important. This the decimal point shift as many places there are zeros in the place. That means जितना जीरो है उतना डिजिट शिफ्ट करना होगा डेसिमल पॉइंट को. सो यहाँ कितना जीरोस है, कितने जीरोस है? 3 जीरोस है. 3 जीरोस है मतलब 3 डिजिट शिफ्ट करना होगा. ओके, यहाँ 1 जीरो था मतलब 1 डिजिट शिफ्ट करना होगा. ठीक है. सिमिलरली सो हियर नाउ कम, इफ द नंबर ऑफ प्लेसेस टू शिफ्ट, सो यहाँ 3 zeros है, here I have 3 zeros, so I have to shift the decimal point by 3 digits. So if the number of places to shift is more than the number of digits in the integral part. Integral part means the number or the digits which are in front of the decimal point, in front of the decimal point. These are called the whole number part. This is called the whole number part. Okay, so see now, 13 is the whole number part, here 2 is the whole number part. So I have to shift the decimal point to the left side. So that means in the whole number part. Understood? Acha, see. Now again I am telling. If the places to shift is more than, see 3 is greater than 2, is more than the number of digits in the integral part, then what do you have to do? So I have to shift the decimal point by 3 digits, but we have only 2 digits in the integral part. Then what will you do? Put zeros in front to make up for the difference. Clear this line? Put zeros in front to make up for the difference. So here count the difference. 3 minus 2 is equals to 1. So I have to put 1 0 in front of this number. Okay, so what will be the answer? 12.1324 divided by 1000 is equals to, so 1 2, and what is the difference? Again I need one place or one digit, so 1 0 will come. So 0.0121324. This is the answer. Clear? If you understood this and this, you can do all the sums. Understood? Another example, suppose 8.76 divided by 1000, again 1000. So see, what will be the result? See, 8 means only one digit, but here I have to shift the decimal point by 3 digits. So what do we have to do? How many number of zeros? So 3 minus 1 is equals to 2. Yeah, I have to put 2 zeros. So 0.00876. This is the answer. Understood? Okay. Next, these are the process for the 10, 100, 1000, for this kind of numbers. That means not for the multiples. For the multiples, what will you do? This is very easy process. Actually, this is the combination of these two processes. I mean exercise 10D and exercise 10E. These are the combination. See, this and exercise 10D. Okay, combination of exercise 10D and this method. Okay, suppose for example 253 from 8. I have taken the example from your book, don't worry. Divided by 600. So what will be the result? So see, what is the process here? What did I say? This process is the same or as combination of exercise 10D and this combination. So what we have to do in the exercise D? Acha, I will make you understand. Acha, 600 means we can say 600 means 6 into 100. That means first separate the zeros. Okay. Then divide that number with the multiple. Divide that number with the multiple. That means 253.8 divide it by 6. पहले जीरो, जितने जीरोस है उनको भूल जाओ, उसको भूल जाओ, जितने सारे जीरोस है उसको भूल जाओ, सिर्फ जो नंबर है, आई मीन जीरो के अलावा जो नंबर है वो नंबर लिखो, ठीक है, वो नंबर लिखो, ठीक है। आप डिवीजन कर दो पहले, 4 24 1 3 2 12 1.8, so 3 is 18. So what will be the division result? 42.3. 42.3. So what will be the answer then? What will be the answer? Now come to this method. So this process I have already taught you from in exercise 10D. So next you follow this process. So now 253.8 divided by 6 is equal to 42.3 is not the result. 42.3 is not the result. Now follow this method. Count the number of zeros in the divisor. Then shift the decimal point to the left as many places are there zeros as there are zeros in the divisor. So count the zeros, 2 zeros. So I have to shift the decimal point by 2 digits. In what? In this division. So 42.3 is not the result. So now I have to shift the decimal point by 2 digits. 1 2. What will be the answer? 0.423. Zero सामने लगा दो एक. So this is our result. Clear हुआ? Understood? So what did I say? For this kind of division, first forget about the zeros, number of zeros. First forget about the zeros. Just only do the simple division, which I have already learned you in exercise 10D. Do the division which I have learned in the exercise 10D. Do this division. Next, see the quotient. In the quotient, you have to shift the decimal point by the digits as there are zeros in the divisor. Understood? और एक एग्जाम्पल, ठीक है, और एक एग्जाम्पल में आ जाओ. सी अनदर एग्जाम्पल. जैसे एक है 6.2 डिवाइडेड बाई 500. बुक से उठाया एग्जाम्पल. सो सी 6.2 इसको डिवाइड करो 500. सॉरी नॉट 500. सो फॉरगेट अबाउट दिस 2 zeros. ओनली विथ 5. सो 5 ones are 5. 1.2. So 5 2s are 10. 2. 1 0 will come 20. So what is the quotient? 1.24. So 6.2 divided by 500 is equals to 1.24 is not the result. This is the quotient for the division with 5. Now here you have 500. Now count the zeros. So 2 zeros. So I have to shift the decimal point by 2 digits to the left in the quotient. In this quotient. So 2 digit shift. So I have only one digit integral part in the quotient. So I have to put another 0 to make up. Okay. So 0 1 2 4. This is our result. 0.0124. 0.0 सामने लगा दो, उसका कोई वैल्यू नहीं होता, 0 सामने लगा देना. 0.124. This is the result. और एक एग्जाम्पल उठा लो. 2.4 divided by 1200. 1200. See. So here forget about the zeros. Just do the division with 12. So 12 2.4. So 12 to the 24. 0. So 0.2. So 2.4 divided by 1200. So here 0.2 is not the result. Now come to the number of zeros. Here are 2 number of zeros are there. Okay. So shift the decimal digit shift the decimal point by 2 digits. Now come to the point. Here you have no digits in front of decimal point. That means here you have no integral part. No means always 0. So what we have to do? We have to put 2 zeros in front of 2, then point. So this is our result. Clear? So because here I have no integral part, so that's why I have to put 2 zeros, because I have to shift the decimal point by 2 digits. And what did I say? Put zeros in front to make up for the difference. So इसलिए मैंने 0 पुट किया, और 2 0 क्यों पुट किया? क्योंकि 2 डिजिट शिफ्ट करना था, सामने एक भी डिजिट नहीं था. That's why. So now I think you have understood this whole processes. Now I think you can do the division by multiples also. For the multiples, first do the division with the number except 0, then do the process which I have learned before. Okay, you have to shift the decimal digit left as many places there are zeros in the divisor. Okay, and this is very easy method. You don't need to do the division, just shift the decimal point. Shift the decimal point to the left. Remember, you have to move from right to left, but for the division you have to move from left to right. But this is sorry for multiplication. For multiplication I have to move from left to right, but for the division you have to move from right to left. Okay, so now you can do the all the sums in this exercise. Okay students. Okay, so thank you everyone. Have a nice day.